not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things, that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane.
Tonight,
from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
the NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his third season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow will throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Now a first down carry for Harris. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. It's brought in by Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Back to throw again. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This a 27-yard attempt here. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, course, is as you described. Both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, this is Harris. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Terrell Basham with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Can.
They go play action with Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come on, Rick.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Smith catches left side. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3rd and goal. Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh.
2nd and 5. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll look to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Terrell Basham.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Fournette, a first down carry, and he is going to lose yardage here. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Burrow.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Steelers at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He finds his man Johnson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. He'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Looking to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Boswell good with the extra point. And he makes the score 21-10.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down.
Burrow, quick slant caught by Chase.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Miles Sanders, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
45.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2nd and 2. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 8. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
They'll run with Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit, Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Hunt going to run for it. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now a dump off here complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
And he will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now back to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
This is Harris. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here.
Completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Back to throw here.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Here's Harris. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll drop to throw. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here we go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Fournette once more on 2nd down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. An inside give, Brown. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Fournette, a first down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a stoppage for the injury, and that's Leonard Fournette, who's going to get some medical attention, so hold everything here. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. This is Brown going up the middle, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how